Hello, it's Mrs. Durst and Gronk, and we're about ready to work on the Gronk glider. Now, this one is tricky, so you may end up watching this video a couple of times, and what I'm going to tell you is just stick with it. You will persevere, and you will be able to create a really cool airplane. So let's turn on the visualizer, and we will get started talking about this super cool airplane. All right, let me make my screen somewhat bigger for you. There you go. Gronk, make sure I do this right. Okay, so here's a piece of paper. And what I'm going to tell you right off the bat is you really have to use your strength with this one. There are a couple of folds that will require us to really use our muscles, okay? So just be ready for that. Now we're going to start our paper airplane just like we have done in the past with the other two videos, and that is folding our paper vertically, up and down, tall, with a center line, okay? There, we'll start with that. Okay. Now our next thing we're gonna do is do our corners. So we will fold our corners down, like so. Really pressing our folds so that they're nice and tight, okay? We have to use our fingers and our hand muscles so that we get a nice crisp airplane. Okay, so that's how this one starts. Now we take this new fold that we just made and we bring it in to the center. So, okay, and you press that down. There we go. What do you think, Gronk? And I'm going to do it to the same side. So I'm going to take this to the other side, I'm sorry. So I'm going to take my new fold that I made and I'm going to bend this over and take it to the center line. And I'm going to press it down like so, all the way to the back of that. All right. So now you have that shape. Okay. What I need you to do next is flip it over. So now this is very smooth. Okay, there's no foldy edges here. This is the smooth side. And you're going to take the point of this triangle and put it down right to the edge of this back edge right there. See? Okay, right on the center line, and I'm going to press that flat. Okay. Now we're going to flip over the airplane, and now you have this side that has both corner flaps kind of happening there. Okay. We are going to fold our corners, and now this is where you get a little powerful to the center again. Okay, so you're going to bend over our paper back to the center and find that fold. Do that to this side as well. And what I see when I do this is I get this kind of triangle, or no, it's actually a rectangle right there. Okay, and I've got to really press this down. Out to the edge, pressing, squeezing it down. All right, so you got to get powerful with your paper. Now, we're going to flip it over again to where we have the long, skinny diamond shape right here. This is where we flip the or fold this from here. We're going to fold it right at the edge where it connects to the side. And we kind of line it up straight. We're looking at this center line, and we're going to press that down with our fingers. And we're going to knead it a little. We're going to make this nice and smooth. Okay. Remember, this is only paper. We're stronger than paper. All right. So we have this side that looks like a little gnome with a hat. And we have this side with all these fancy folds. Okay. So we're going to bend our airplane in half so that the fancy folds are on the outside. So we're bending it in half along that fold. It should kind of do it pretty easy, and you may have to work with your tip a little of your airplane. But you want these fancy folds to be on the outside. And you're just going to squeeze all the folds flat. All right. Haha. This is looking like something. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is look at the back here. I think now we'll wait. The next thing we will do is take this top fold, fold it down to the belly of our airplane. And you're going to really have to work it right in here where there's like 5 folds of paper in this middle section. So you're really getting strong. Oh, not easy. This is the hard part. And you're pressing and pressing and pressing down. All right. And you take that fold all the way to the back of the airplane. Okay. And that's just the half of it. We'll flip it over. And we'll do the same thing to this side of the airplane. We're going to take this top piece and fold it down to the bottom of the airplane, right in this thick part. And we gotta really press and press and press. And then we just work it to the point. And we smooth that out. Ooh, that's tough. Okay. And then we take this fold all the way to the back. All right, so we have made wings. Now, our airplane looks something like a kind of an airplane right now. Okay, here's the super secret part. So go inside this airplane, lay it on its back, and you're gonna find this kind of middle section. So here's a wing, here's a wing, here's the center of our airplane. So I'm going to make a fold right here. I'm gonna try to move that up for you to see. So I've made a fold right there, and I'm going to double the fold. That means I do it one, and then I flip it over and do it the other way. Now I'm teaching the paper to mind my directions. And I might do it a second time so that this paper is now willing to do what I want it to do. So now open that up, and you see those folds I just made, and you want to invert that so that what you end up with is this notch in the back of your airplane. This will actually give your airplane a lot of lift, it's called. It'll keep it in the air longer because it's there. Okay. I'm going to show it. All right. Now we're almost done, folks. Now, on the Gronk glider, these very edges of our wings have to be folded up. So flip the airplane back to rights, You can see my little notch here. And I'm just gonna flip up the sides of my wings. And this will give the airplane a little more accuracy. Okay. Fold that out, and they should be kind of straight up and down. So I'm going to give you a look at this one from the back. Okay. I'll turn it. So if I'm throwing it, I'm holding it here. And that's what it should look like from the back. We're going to turn it to the side. Okay. And to the front. And that is the Gronk glider. Takes some finger power to make this exceptionally good airplane. All right. And here it is in the large. It actually works great with that big paper in your art supplies. So I think that you're going to really, really love practicing. It's going to take some practice, but creating a Gronk glider. What do you think, Gronk? Is that pretty cool? I think you would like it. All right, so have fun with this, and I'll see you soon.